Time to upload. Alright, when last did I upload a video? Man, I kind of feel bad for my subscribers. I know it's from the last anime season, but it's still going on. Demon Slayer is shonen as shonen gets, but it's not a bad thing. It's not breaking the norm of its genre, or is it bringing anything new to the table? But no one said that is a bad thing. Demon Slayer is what Black Clover should have been at day one. The show is about a guy trying to find a cure for his sister who has been turned into a demon. I'm really enjoying this show because I really like almost every character in the show, from Tanjiro's nature down to even his enemies, and his ability to smile even though he's going through a lot of pain, down to Zetsu that I thought I was going to hit, becoming someone I enjoy seeing on the screen. The show looks amazing with its watercolor art mixed with juicy camera movement and its beautiful blade sounds in its action scenes. Seriously guys, you gotta check this anime out. I have so much trouble with this show that I don't even know how I finished it. I think I was too hungry to move, and since it's a Netflix show, I already have like the whole episode, so I could just sit down, watch all A Tegu. It's about the world getting destroyed in a meteor shower, but before that, the Japanese government selected a few people and kept them alive through some storage or something like that. So after everything, mankind can rise again. Not a bad plan. The problem is some of these people that the government selected will make you question how high they were when they made their selection. For example, this guy is clearly a future rapist. I do not know why they spent so much money to get this guy and keep him alive. It's like the government still want crimes to exist in the future. If so, I'm glad they got roasted in that media shower too. But the biggest problem with this show is nobody's likable in it. The show has a large cast but concentrate on the people that will annoy you, provoke you, or upset you. Apart from you, who's a good boy? Yes you are. Yes you are. Hey guys, so what was that bad CG? Horrible CG. Apart from the CG that is visual aids, the show is as edge can edge. Yeah, you heard me. It's an isekai where a whole classroom is transported to another world. The main characters get betrayed, left for dead, and became the Punisher on monsters. The main character has the ability to eat monsters and level up. It kind of feels like a copy of that time I got reincarnated as a slime, minus the edge. The main character's hair changed white, which can only remind me of. He suffers from a serious case of inconsistency. He's edgy one minute, the next minute he's shy. His reasons for going to the dark side of the isekai doesn't really make sense and kind of felt rushed. And oh god, there is no world building in this show. We really don't know much about this world or monsters, and at this point I really don't care. One of the only reason I was still watching this show was because I wanted to see the bunny girl with a hammer. I wanted to know what her deal was. Let's just say I should have seen it coming. Isekai will always be isekai. This show is just like an accident you know is about to happen, but you just can't look away or close your eye. This show is about monsters wanting to become humans, and they believe they can achieve this by saving enough human beings. I sure hope they become human beings, because if they don't, may God have mercy on whoever told them that story. The show isn't really balanced when it comes to screen time between the monsters and a particular human character. We spend way too much time with the monsters that make me question why a particular character is even in this show. Look, you either increase her screen time or you cut her off completely from this show. I'm very sure we wouldn't even notice. The opening song is, well, confusing and not for me. I'm not a fan of this kind of jazz, but god damn it, that some of the OST is damn beautiful. It helps set the mood and vibe of this city. It makes you want to know more about this city. I like it, and I like to see where this show is going to.
Turn off the engine. Step out of the vehicle.
If Bright, Kenken Sensei and Rush Hour had a threesome, Copcraft would be the result of that unholy act. It's more of a reverse isekai, which you don't really get much of that type of show. It starts as generic as any other cop show with the same premise. People that don't want to be partners get exactly what they don't want, not liking themselves at start, then later on growing on each other. This could have been a bad thing if the characters were not fun and enjoyable to watch. The main character can look like any other hard-boiled detective, but he's really a nice guy deep down. At the same time, he's not afraid to beat the dying shit out of a couple of punks at the back alley. Even the generic black police chief. Yeah, they have that here too. The guy might be racist, but he will stand up for any of his officers, even if it's one he does not like. One of my problems with this show is his opening song. It's horrible. I mean, listen to it. Oh my god, it's back! I cannot believe I'm getting another season of pop music, ass kicking, explosions, and Hibiki punching impossible in the nutsack. Speaking of Hibiki, this is the coolest magical girl transformation ever. Not to mention the longest one too. She still transformed me. I didn't even need to edit it. Oh my god, Sinful Gear. I love you so much. And in this season, we get to see Tetsubasa and Maria perform again. Oh guys, we've come a long way. I just hope nothing bad happens in this concert. Never thought season 2 was ever going to see daylight, but at this point I barely remember anything that happened in season 1, so I had to go and watch season 1 all over again. Watching season 2, I'm kind of upset. They should have brought back this scene of them brushing their teeth from season 1, but for season 2, everybody in the party gets to join in brushing their teeth, having that their silly dance. I mean, that would have been cool for like memories or something like that. And I even completely forgot that this show is not isekai. It may have RPG element, but it's not an isekai. Thank God. The show starts strong. I just hope they can keep the same pace they started. It's a comedy show about 4 girls surviving on an island, but truly what it is a guide in survival mixed with comedy. Some of the drama is hit or miss for me, but I did find its concept interesting and something I really wanted to check out. It's definitely not a show for everyone, but if you find the concept interesting enough, I think you should check it out. This show has the same problem with 7 Seas, but in this case, it's on LSD and energy drink. Every character in this show vexes me with either stupidity or stupidity. The old samurai might be the only likable character in this show, but he didn't last long in it. Later on, he just got tired of it and was like, I got better things to do. I know nothing about this world. Screw world building, screw reasonable plot, and goodbye enjoyment. It feels like the creators of this show just hunted down any idea they could find from anime and beat it into this show.
The game was rigged from the start!
Dr. Stone. It's a show that humanity has been turned to stone or medusalized, and after a long time humans start to break free. Forget about training arcs. Science is the new power level. Here it's very nice to see how they integrate science and survival into one ultimate pack. The show is about wait. I just noticed something. This is the 3rd show this season that has something to do with survivor as its theme, and I'm like, Japan, buddy, do you know something we don't know? Like, are you trying to tell us something without blowing the whistle? Is there any biblical thing heading our way? If so, I will be pissed that you want humanity with a couple of anime. Ah, great, it's Yuri in a band. I was expecting Yuri in a car, but here we are. What could they possibly give us? Given is a real good show. Yeah, it's good. This is literally Fate mixed with Star Driver and Chibi. On one hand, I'm not happy with the Fate-ish ideology in it, and on the other hand, I am overjoyed to see 2D mechs and not CG mechs. But the story really doesn't know where it's going to. Maybe because the stakes in this show are just meh in my eyes. Characters are either quiet and nice or loud and annoying, but I will say it did have a great episode 1. I did throw my fist in the air and say, damn, that was awesome.
Fight fire with fire!
Oh man, this is what anime wet dreams look like. Sorry, scratch that. This is what anime wet dream tastes like. The person that made Soul Eater is the same person that made this show, and I'm so glad to see another of his work being brought to anime screen. He has this unique way of drawing his characters that make his artwork recognizable and stand out from other artworks. The show is about people turning to fire creature and the fire force that have to stop them. The description I just gave is doing this show no justice because it has more than meets the flame. There are other things going on that we would love to know. The characters' backstory we have seen so far are emotional and shows that this anime has a lot of heart in it. It dials down the comedy of Soul Eater, but it doesn't hurt the show. The animation of Sakuga in this show is blindingly awesome. I need glasses, scratch that. I need 2 glasses to watch this show. I was thinking it was Studio Bones that were trying to blind me, but David Production definitely killed a giant here. I do wish it was Taki Wasaki that did the OST for this show, but that's just a fanboy wanting another Soul Eater. But if there's something I have to say to David Production, keep doing what you are doing, and I may just have to send you my medical bills. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Yes, I know I haven't uploaded a video in a long time. How would I put it? I got a lot of things or things I didn't plan for that happened in my life, and that kind of derailed my budget for this channel and all the things I had planned for this channel. So I'm sorry. Maybe I'll even do a video to do an update on the channel. I'm still here, I'm not going anywhere, but uploads will be, it won't take long like this last bit, as in it's not going to take long like the last video I did, and this video is not going to take like months. I'm going to make sure I drop at least 2 videos a month or more. It depends on how much free time I get. But anyway, thank you guys so much again for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe to Sky City Bay, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Stay dangerous, people.